Alright guys, Late Boy Scout here with part 2 of my Glock 26 tabletop review. Excuse the dirt and the smudges. You know, I have not actually cleaned this since I got it back from my shooting excursion where I filmed Glock 26, what was it, shooting for max accuracy, and also the other one, field review and demonstration. I have not cleaned it at all since that, and you know what? That's fine. I mean, I like to keep my stuff clean. I do, and I will clean this eventually. Not too far away, not too far along. But it's a Glock, and it's going to work very, very well, even if you don't clean it for a very long time. So, it's not that clean, but you know what? It's okay because it's a Glock. So I left off talking about the takedown of this gun, and I showed you that in part 1. Now, let's talk about some of the accessories that you get when you buy this gun. Of course, you get the first magazine, but you also get a second magazine, which is where do I have that? Oh, I know where it is. Hang on a second. Got it in this little container. Not in the box. It's in this other little container. Okay, beware, this one has bullets in it. Yes, it does. But there you go, you get 2 magazines. So that's cool. You know, a lot of guns only come with 1. These ones, pretty much all Glocks, if I understand correctly, come stock with 2 magazines. Very cool. What else do you get when you buy this? I'll show you. You get a big box that says Glock on it. Well, it looks like it says lock, but this makes a big G. And then it says Glock, yeah. So anyway, Glock logo built into the box. And inside the box, well, it's nice and padded, which is cool. Okay, so you can store your weapon in there. It's very nice. Pardon me, I'm banging things around here. And what's this? Hey, sweet, a cleaning tool. Hey, I think I'll use this to clean my Glock in a little while. Yeah, so you get that down your pipe, you know, down your barrel, get all the dust out of there, debris out of there. You can also use that, you know, take it off and clean all around the inside of your gun. And then you would actually get yourself a little cleaning cloth right here, stick it, thread it through there a little bit, get some cleaning oil on there, go down through the barrel, and you know, then clean all the gunk out. Then do that until it's nice and clean, nice and you know, dry, so to speak. So yeah, it comes with this pretty nice case, and I do use it. I do use it a bit. I store it in the case every now and then. But like I said, it is my concealed carry weapon, so I actually don't store it in here that often. So back to the gun. Let's see, what else? There are some other accessories you can get with this. Some things that, some that I recommend, some that I don't. I'm going to show you this anyway. This is called a Pierce grip extension. As I drop it, yeah, Pierce grip makes these. Let's see, here's a box. Grip extension for Glock model 26, 27, 33, and 39. Okay, so you can use it for any of those. Got a couple extra shells in there. About $10. That's how much it costs. It comes with 2 of them, so you can put these on both of your magazines. And I tried it out. I tried them on my mags, and you know, they do feel comfortable. I'll be honest, they do. You know, because you've got a little bit extra pinky room there. As you wrap around it, your pinky has something to hold on to, and that's a bit more comfortable when you're shooting. The reason I don't use them is because I feel like they protrude a little bit more as you're carrying this weapon. And if it protrudes a little bit more, well, then it's a little less concealed. And I'm not into that. If I'm going to conceal this thing, I want it fully concealed. I don't want anything protruding. You know, even a little bit. You can get even bigger extensions that will come out a fair bit and actually add a couple rounds to the capacity here, which is cool if that's what you're into, and if you feel like it does not make it less concealable, or if it does make it less concealable, you have some system that overcomes that, then great, get it, use it, because, you know, whatever suits you is what suits you, so go for it. It just doesn't suit me, so I've chosen to not use these at all, Pierce grip extensions. I have them, I took them off, and I don't use them. What else? Yeah, something I recommend getting, pretty cheap, something called a Glock Block. there's actually a hole here in the base of the handle, and to be honest, I don't know why it's there. I don't know why Glock puts that there. It's hollow in there to make it kind of a bit lighter. So the magazine kind of travels down here, and there's kind of a wall where my finger's resting up against right here. But all this space in between is hollow. So it's just kind of, no reason for that to be, a big hole there. And, dust and lint gets in there, and so it's kind of nice to block it off a little bit and not allow for additional dust to get inside your gun, dust and lint and debris. Yeah, so that was cheap. I think I got that for $5-6. I can't remember. Shipped, it was maybe $8. And small price to pay for a little bit of cleaning that you don't have to do, and gives it kind of a more uniform feel. So the Glock Block, look for that. I think there are a few different versions of it. A few different people make it. But yeah, it's a little accessory, little add-on accessory that you can get that's worth buying, in my opinion. So what else is there? Yeah, I talked about the sights. Some of you guys who are Glock guys will notice that I've got these 2 screws protruding from the rear. And you're like, wait a minute, that back plate doesn't look like a real Glock back plate. It's a little different. It's kind of shiny. You know what? That's true. It is different. And these screws go to another accessory, which I have removed, but I have not removed the back plate. I'll talk about that in another video. Describe the accessory that goes on this gun and tell you about why I bought it, why I tried it, and why I don't use it right now. And I didn't bother putting the old back plate on because so far it just hasn't mattered to me. I'll get around to it at some point. So, Glock 26. This is my review on it. I've pretty much covered all of the details of the gun. I'm going to tell you kind of my impressions of it after I've carried it now for a couple months. It's kind of heavy. It's, what I said before was it's 26.1 ounces fully loaded. It's kind of bulky at 1.18 inches wide. That's kind of wide. That's like 1 1/8, a little more than 1 1/8. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's nearly 1 1/4 actually. So, yeah, kind of wide, kind of bulky, kind of heavy. But you know what? Every gun, no matter what you got, is going to take some adjusting on your part. You're going to have to adjust to it. It's a life-changing thing when you decide to carry a gun. When you get your concealed carry permit and you start carrying, it changes everything that you do. How you dress, yeah, it's changed how I dress. How you walk, how you sit. You're always sort of adjusting how your clothes are laying on you and stuff, because you want to make sure that you're not printing and that you're not showing. So yeah, it's a life-changing thing, but yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth it. Now, I've said that I think it's heavy and kind of bulky, but I know that I can get smaller and lighter 9mm pistols that would be more concealable and maybe a little less of a backache. By the way, yeah, I kind of experience a little bit of lower backache. But you're going to get that with any gun. If you're wearing an uneven amount of weight on this side of your body, or let's say that side of your body, and you're not counterbalancing it, you're not counterbalancing that weight somehow, guys, it's just going to have an effect on you. It just is. It's going to have an effect on your spine, unless your spine is made of titanium. Unless you're one of those dudes from X-Files that's got the weird metal spine, You remember that guy? Yeah, anyway. It's going to have an effect on you. And you can work out some way to counterbalance it. That would be great. But I haven't worked anything out yet. I might in the future. But it's an adjustment. However, I trust the Glock. I totally trust the Glock to work every time, to shoot whatever ammunition I put in it, to just work. I completely trust it. So for that reason, I am willing to adjust myself to this. And I think you should too. There are lots of other options out there. I can't vouch for any of them because I've got experience with only a few, and the ones I've got experience with are not as reliable as this. So this is why I've chosen the Glock 26 as my concealed carry. This is my tabletop review on it, a big long two-parter. I'm the Late Boy Scout. Thanks for hanging in there and watching. I've got lots more to do to discuss and to explore with this gun and with concealed carry options, ways to store it, things like that, all coming up. I've been the Late Boy Scout, Glock 26. We'll see you later.